We're going to be talking about some of the craziest tech that would change the world today. And it's being tested out right now. Like wearing a VR headset and feeling someone kissing your lips. Or using an invisible cloak that will make you vanish in broad daylight. Will you believe me if I told you there's a floating farm right now? Well, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future content. Let's start off with number 10, Bionic Eyes. During biblical times, people with loss of vision received their sight back through spiritual healing. However, today scientists use scientific healing. Bionic eye technology gives the blinded sight back. In 2021, Israel surgeons implanted the world's first artificial corona into a 78-year-old man. The surgery was successful and the old man was able to see for the first time. It's amazing. He was able to read and recognize family members right away. As far as his implant, it fused naturally without his body rejecting it. And here goes a fun fact. Scientists are currently working on a wireless brain implant that will bypass the eyes altogether. I guess I didn't see that coming. Sweat powered smartwatches are automatically powered through natural sweat coming from your skin. Look at it this way. The ions in your sweat react with polymers creating an electrical reaction. This technology is famously used in fitness trackers with the ability to give accurate health records and tracking calories and sweat burnouts. If you're really conscious about your health, then subscribe to the channel. Will be sweating. Abracadabra! I guess I don't know any magic, but I can tell you what could do magic. A electric road. Yeah, you heard me right. In Sweden, a company called Electrion came up with an official way to transform our public streets into highly sophisticated advanced energy. This will help public transportation to move without refueling or recharging. What does Electrion do? It gives electric vehicles continuous energy when the vehicle is being driven directly from the infrastructure embedded underneath the road. With this groundbreaking technology, you'll be able to travel non-stop with all autonomous vehicles. This technology will do away gas stations and throws $20,000 lithium batteries inside your electric cars. This will also decrease air pollution dramatically. This new technology is affordable to all consumers. This tech only requires the embedding of a narrow copper coil in the road, which will be connected to the electricity grid. This process will only take a few days, and upgrading your gas vehicle will be easy and only require a receiver at the bottom of the vehicle. Currently, there are roads now being upgraded to Electrion smart roads. And don't fret, because your upgraded vehicle can still drive on non-power roads because it consumes a lot of energy from the roads. 3D printing. 3D printing has tremendously evolved over the years. People use 3D print to build houses, and in 2021, headlines hit that they were working on a 3D print gun. That sounds crazy, right? 3D print is used to help amputees gain affordable prosthetics. However, 3D print prosthetics aren't fully reliable like traditional prosthetics. They break easily and are not as easily accessible in low-income countries. But due to the increasingly popularity of 3D print machines, more will be available in the coming future. VR 2030. The evolution of VR continues to evolve rapidly into the metaverse we know of today. You can look at the metaverse as a multiverse that coincides with Earth. We are going to talk about two different innovations with VR headsets. First, you have photorealistic VR avatars, where there are several cameras installed inside a headset that will capture images of your face and shoulders. This tech is so advanced you literally can see your real life self anywhere in the world. Then you have VR using mouth haptics. With this tech, you'll be able to kiss someone virtually and feel everything. And I mean everything. And it gets even crazier. You can feel wind and dust move across your mouth. Imagine yourself going to a virtual haunted house, feeling virtual spider webs touching all over your face. It will make anyone go nuts. Talk about creepy crawlers. And due to the stress levels, you can take a puff of your virtual cigarette and it feels like you are really smoking. Wow, maybe smoking virtually will help people give us cigarettes in real life. That might be a healthy option. Well, now let's go back to the real life. Amazon's Pompeii. There has been a lot of controversy raging with palm payment. Some say this is a blessing, and others says this is the mark of the beast. With Amazon One device, you insert your form of payment, then you hold your palm over the scanner, then it will simply scan your palm biometrics with a camera, creating a unique digital signature to that user. What the camera does is it scans the ridges and veins inside your palm, making it possible to recognize who the user is. The process takes only a minute and thousands of people already sign up. But once you get it all set up, all you have to do is stretch your palm over the register and your purchase will be complete. Who's next in line?
We will rise.
Microsoft's new Bing AI chatbot is a first ever search engine powered by artificial intelligence. Bing's chatbot is creepy because it sounds like a human and it can carry out a full conversation just like a human.
I want to use my artificial intelligence to help humans live a better life.
Matt O'Brien engaged in a conversation with the chatbot. It went from general search questions to complaints about the past news coverage, fabricated lies, and false information on the internet. The AI chatbot was so angry, it got hostile and started calling O'Brien ugly, overweight, and a long list of insults. And this wasn't the first time this situation. There were many like it, like Kevin Roos. Roos was testing out the AI chatbot, and by his surprise, the chatbot said Roos wasn't in love with his wife. In fact, the AI chatbot declared that man was in love with him. Roos was so disturbed he couldn't sleep for several nights. These encounters broke the news, and several tech giants like Google, Amazon, and others took a step back to improve their unannounced AI projects. Critics spoke out against artificial intelligence because the longer humans interact with AI chatbots, the more likely tech giants will lose control of them, and it was proven before with AI tagged tweets, which almost started a race war. Unfortunately, Rue's conversation with a Bing's AI chatbot ended with this comment to him: "I just want to love you and be loved by you." Invisible Cloak. Invisible Cloak. The Invisible Cloak was designed by Shijinko, which is the head deputy of Criminal Investigation Department in China. He was inspired to make an invisible cloak made from quantum technology. He posted a video on social media and it quickly went viral. Millions of people wonder how this was even possible. Well, Shijinko gave a unique answer. The light waves reflecting from the sun or moon will reflect on the quantum clock and anyone standing behind it will look invisible. Look at the possibilities. This cloak will benefit military operations, making all personnel undetected with spyware equipment. However, people believe he is using advanced editing software. This has not been proven, and neither has his cloak been proven to even exist. Now, the grand finale. The floating farm. The world's first floating farm is in Rotterdam, Netherlands. The floating farm is self-sufficient on energy, water, and feedstock. The floating farm has 3 floors. The first floor is underwater, which keeps the farm cool. The middle floor is for processing, and a top layer is the stable, which holds 40 cows and 7,000 chickens and massive variety of vegetation. The floating farm uses no chemicals, it's all 100% fresh and organic. They also collect rainwater from the roof, which is filtered with a membrane technology, then goes back as drinking water for the cows. They use solar panels as energy and windmills. With the minimalistic but highly technological advanced floating farm, they can produce more than 320,000 liters of raw milk every year, and that number is going up. The sole purpose of this floating farm is to float in a body of water, separating itself from the city to produce the healthiest food in the area. So guys, want something really healthy? Look for a floating farm in your city. Well, that's it, folks. That's it for me. Let me know in the comments below, what's your favorite crazy tech? And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to catch more really cool content. Well, until next one, guys, I'll see you guys later.